work study programs, Ms. Sheba. She's the assistant registrar at the Dean of Students Office. She coordinates work study.
Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, and how do you do? Thank you so much. We thank God for the journey mercies, for those who came from very far, from Mandela, from Marsabit. Some people have come from Kwale. Watu wa Kwale, I was there some 2 years ago. Karibuni sana Kisii. Mombasa, welcome to Kisii County. You are most welcome, and this is the place to be. Kisii is a very nice place, very moderate in terms of the climate, and there's plenty to eat. Ladies, are you here? Ladies? Hey, muko poa sana. Ladies, take care of yourself. Your mom, Dr. Gladys Osoro, said, she talked about personal responsibility, and that one means a lot. That one means a lot. You'll come to realize at the end when you are caught up in the midst of problems. Take care. There are so many hyenas around, and they are there. They have opened their mouths waiting because you are fresh. She said, you are fresh. And so, remember, there are so many, those who are waiting for the fresh girls to be here. Normally, every orientation exercise, I emphasize on girls. Ladies, ladies, ladies. I'm talking tough this morning, but you remember me when you'll be in a sheet. You remember this voice. Be careful, carry yourself with respect, walk like a student, a university student, not like somebody who comes from the village. I happen to stay around here, Kisumundogo. Most of you are residing there. I've stayed in Kisumundogo from 2013, so I know a lot. I hear a lot. I see a lot. I stay in the midst of students. So please, ladies, my small girls, be careful. The hyenas are so many, be careful. If you feel you don't have anything, come to our office. It's just next to that gate. There's a gate around there. We call that place Old Administration Block. Just that gate, that's our office, where our office is situated. We are there 8 hours, 5 days in a week. We are there for you. And to the gentlemen, please also be careful. There are mamambogas. They are waiting for you. Mamambogas are waiting for you. Be careful. Our little boys, I'm warning you, this is the first day in orientation. The semester has not started because the orientation has to get end, then the semester starts. Be careful. The mamambogas, and I'm proud to say this, the mamambogas are waiting for you. Please carry yourself with respect. You came here for one purpose, academics, and make sure excel in those academics. Now, before I proceed, there are some services that we offer in our office. I'm going to talk of a few of them. Then my colleague Mokua Enoch will wind up. The things that we help our students, there's this thing called CDF, Constituency Development Fund. These are the forms you go to your constituency. For example, if you are coming from Yaribari, Chache, this is the place that we are. You go to Keumbu. That's why I'm giving an example. Take that form, fill your part. There is a part of the Dean of Students. Bring to our office, we rubber stamp and sign for you so that you can get money. At least that money will enable you to continue, will add to your school fees. So if they have opened, that is the work of the area MP. If those forms are available from your constituency, you bring them to our office. There's a section of the Dean of Students where we assist you by Make sure the bursaries there also. Make use of it. Those monies are there for students, university, secondary, and even maybe primary, the upper primary. Get use of your counties, get those forms, bring them. If there's a section in our office where we sign, get that money. That's why they didn't say that when you're here, make sure you know what you are doing. Get those tap. There are so many finances around. Tap them, bring them, assist your parents. You are assisting your parents in one way or the other. Because there are students who get the bursary of the county from their constituency, and now at least you lessen the burden of your parents looking for fee. But we thank God because of this regime, whereby they're giving you upkeep, they're giving you scholarship, you are getting help, at least you're okay. Unlike the 2022 class going downwards, those people are really suffering, but we worked with them. The Office of the Dean of Students and more so Student Affairs worked with those students. There are students here, maybe they don't have where to stay, they've come from a very low background. Make sure, and I'm advising you, the right place to work is our office for further advice or assistance. Don't regret. Maybe there's somebody who was posted here. I've said this is the right place to be. Be comfortable, inquire, ask. We are always on tax. Ask, excuse me, this, and you'll be assisted wherever you have an issue. We have foundations, people who assist students. For example, I've been handling students from South Nyanza. There are so many foundations there, like Tomboya Foundation, makes use of them. We have Kalonzo Foundation. Please make use of those foundations so that you get some money for your fee, even for your upkeep. It's the way you carry yourself. Next, the one that we assist in the university, we have a program called Work Study Program. There are 2 terms there. You work as you study. So there are you set your free time. You work 2 hours a day for 5 days. Those are 10 hours in a week. Then we prepare payment. We call it a phase. A phase consists of 2 weeks. So 2 weeks, 10 times 2, that's how many hours. You are paid after working for a phase. A phase, I've said, is 2 weeks. We prepare for your payment. That is done from the Office of the Dean of Students. And immediately, in the middle of this week, we are going to release a memo for those who are interested to apply. You apply if you are interested. What do? They do the manual work. You clean, you sweep, you slash, even digging is there. So it's called Work Study Program. It was designed for those students who come from a humble background so that they can be able to meet their basic needs. So at the end of the phase, you are paid 2,000 shillings. And if there are 4 phases, that's how much? You don't know. You are keeping quiet. At the end of the semester, you'd work 4 phases. For 2,000 times 4, that is 8,000 shillings. For our students, that's enough for you to buy your basic needs. For example, the girls, that is enough for you to make your hair, you buy your oil, and even shoes, instead of bending down, bending low to get money from. Remember, we are border, and they usually get used of you. They make use of you. Be careful. Behave as a university student. Raise your morals and the standard. Raise your standard, please. So I've spoken of areas, but the major one that we do, the one that is done within the university is the one I've told you, which is called Work Study Program. Please, when you see the memo, it will be online. That is on various WhatsApp groups, and there are few memos that we are going to place on our notes board. And I know each morning when you come, please, wherever you pass through a notice board, read. That's how we communicate to students. We don't communicate to you in class. We communicate through the notes boards or through the WhatsApp groups that you are going to form. And on addition to that, personal responsibility, I'm going to emphasize a bit. Please, know the time you are supposed to be where. Divide your time properly. We call it time management. Please manage your time properly, and at the end of the exercise, you'll graduate and leave this place successfully. There's another aspect, financial management. Please manage your money properly. When I was young, I did BCom, so I know what it means by financial management. Manage your money properly. I've said we have not started the semester. We are yet to start it next week. So some of you, the continuing students, are going to use you. They are going to tell you, buy for us this. At the end of the week, you'll be moneyless. And you start now hovering around, walking around saying you don't have money. Please manage your money properly. I'm saying this because I have some sources. I've been told the continuing students are around and they're really using you properly. Yeah? You'll go to hotels, they'll sit, you'll pay. You'll go to supermarket, they'll take whatever the items they want. Please be careful. You came alone and you are going to leave this place alone. This is the first meeting that we are having today, and the last one we'll have another meeting like this when you are graduating. Please manage your finances properly. I'm saying this because my colleagues here can attest. 2 weeks from now, you'll be coming to our office saying, I don't have money, I don't have food, I've not taken 3 days, I'm hungry. That is why I'm emphasizing, manage your money properly. And I've been told my time is up. The only thing I can say, use some groupings here. We have peer counselors. For those who need assistance, we have peer counselors, they're around. We have peer educators, they're around. And we have career ambassadors. Those 3 groups will assist you if you have any issue. As we continue this week, we shall be repeating ourselves. The reason, we want you to know what you're supposed to do. Wengine mtasema, mbona wanarudia. We are not repeating ourselves because in vain. There is a reason. There are times somebody comes, you ask, why are you in orientation? Yes. Did you hear this? No. And you are seated here. Please get a pen, write those points, key points that will assist you in your future. And for this, I say, may God walk with you. This journey that you have started today, may God walk with you. May our good God see you through. May He protect you from any evil attack. And believe in God, humble yourselves, and those who humble themselves, they reap the fruits of the nation, and even the fruits of wherever you are. Humble yourself. Please humble yourself. May God bless you. We shall meet in our individual offices, and you are free. My office, the first one, as you enter, we are there, and the rest are there. And if there's anybody who doesn't have where to stay, and indeed you come from, because I've been approached by 5, and I think I assist them by yesterday, that at least they have where to stay. What I am trying to say, don't regret that why did I come to this place. We are very few in our office, but we are very cooperative and helpful. We are there to assist you to start your journey. God bless you so much. Wherever you see us, greet us. Not necessarily that you come to our office when you have an issue. Pass by and say, I just came to say hi. Thank you, and God bless you so much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Sheba, for those kind words. students, make sure you leverage on work-study programs. They are very good for you, and they'll help you get some money to at least keep you going. Let us clap for her once again. Thank you very much. We have an examination result slip for Eli Ochieng Kumu, lost and found. Kindly come for it if you're in the congregation. Well, thank you very much. At this juncture, the student leaders have told me to recognize them. So I recognize the presence of your voice. These are your voice. When the administration says A, they usually say A and a half. They fight for your rights. They are here with us today. We have Congress people. Congressmen, kindly stand up and wave at the students. Yeah, thank you very much. We also have members of the executive. Some of them are on their way. They are behind me. Kindly stand and wave. Thank you very much. That's the treasurer and the sports director. Very well. At this juncture, I would like to invite to stage a very eminent man. He's a good friend of mine. He's a kind man. If you want money, he can give you some money. He's a very kind man. He supports comrades. He's none other than Mr. Mukua. He is the senior administrative assistant at the Office of the Dean of Students. He is in charge of a fleet of things within the school. Most important of them, first of all, is the higher education funding. If you have any problem with your help and anything, he is the contact person. Second of all, is clubs and societies, which I encourage you strongly to join so that you get people who are like-minded and so that you chart this journey together. Now, with very strong clubs, allow me welcome Mr. Mukua. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my co-MC, Barasa. This juncture, I'm now stepping in with a different role. Speaking here is Mukua Enoch. Most of the comrades refer to me as Senior Mukua. I'm in charge of higher education fund matters, that is help loans and scholarship. At the same time, I also coordinate clubs and societies. So to start with, I want to briefly talk about help and scholarship. How many of you, by show of hands, have registered for both scholarship and help? By show of hand. Tubebe mikono juu tafadhali. Naona bado kuna wengine sijui kama hawajaregister, sijui kama wako na shida gani. But all together, I encourage all of us to ensure that we apply for both help loan and scholarship. If you fail not to apply for help loan and you only apply for scholarship, there is a likelihood that you may not get funding. So it's highly recommended that you apply for both help and scholarship. The exercise is still on. We have our able team from Scouts who are assisting us to register. So at your free time, they have their office right there at the fruit center, Uko Parking. can get assistance from there. So I encourage all of us to ensure that we apply for scholarship and help loan. And there are those ones who could be experiencing challenges here and there. Do not hesitate to reach out on me. I'll share my WhatsApp number and I'll be able to have you sorted so that you apply successfully for the funding. On the same note, I want to talk about upkeep. How many of us have received upkeep? By show of hands. Upkeep. Ni wangapi wamepokea upkeep? Hiyo sasa hamtaki kusema. Hiyo hamtaki kusema. Ni sawa. So on that, the core business or reason as to why you are given that money is for your upkeep. But I want to advise that let us prioritize on fee clearance. Sijui kama tunapatana hapo. Hakikisha kwamba hiyo pesa unayopata kiwango kikubwa unahakikisha. As priority number one, ensure that you clear your household contribution. I want to believe that all of us were able to download the admission letters bearing, the tuition fee by you as a student. So nawahimiza ya kwamba hakikisha umeclear that amount that you are supposed to pay. And there are those ones maybe who are not aware how you are supposed to download the admission letter bearing the amount that you are supposed to pay. Just get to Google and then type Huduma Bora, Kisii University. Once you do that, it will take you to a platform whereby you are supposed to select admissions. Once you click on admissions, you will be given a provision whereby you enter your KCSE index number stroke the year that you sat for your KCSE. Ensure that the year you don't put 2024 by writing 24. Ensure that you write 2024 for you to be able to access to the letter. In case you didn't receive that letter, be visiting Huduma Bora so that you can get that admission letter with an advice on the amount that you are supposed to pay, because as the university fee payment policy, you are supposed to comply. Just do your bit of ensuring that you clear the fee that is payable by you. The rest, you leave it with us and the government. After having said that, I want to also talk about clubs and societies. In Kisii University, we have more than 200 clubs and societies registered under the Student Affairs Department. With this, I want to say that they are categorized into 6 cohorts. Cohort number 1 is professional cohorts. When we are talking about professional cohorts, we simply refer to that area of specialization that you are pursuing. For instance, if you've been called to the School of Business and you be specializing in accounting, we have an accounting student association. Same to other courses. Ensure that you have yourself registered into that. And we have mentorship cohorts. With mentorship cohorts, we have clubs like Presidential Award Kenya. By the way, this great team has brought us, has made us, as Kisii University, proud, because every year we receive an award from His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya. We also have the peer counselors in that. We also have International Youth Forum. We have the Tax Society also, who have made us proud. And then number 3, we have religious cohorts, of which our university chaplain talked about. I don't want to discuss about the same because he had already elaborated on the same. And then number 4, we have entertainment cohorts. Sasa kuna wale wenye wanapenda kumodel, kuna wale wenye wanapenda salsa, kuna wale wenye wanapenda karate. Hizo zote mtazipata pale. Tano, we have edu service. Edu service cohorts. We have our dear friends here who are in uniform, the Scouts, the St. John's, they belong to that. And on the same note, I also want to inform you that they have brought us many awards every year. Finally, we have the county cohorts. I want to believe that all of us, as you are seated here, we belong to a given cohort. So we have all the counties associations with us, and the goodness of having yourself registered into these county clubs, you get to get information, especially in line with the bursaries. So ensure that you have yourself registered into these clubs and societies. I want to crown by saying, an idle mind is the devil. Is the devil what? Is the devil's workshop. So ensure that we have ourselves registered into these respective clubs and societies for us to be proactive, for us to also get experience as we are working towards attaining our academic goals. On Friday, during the afternoon, we shall be having a session whereby you shall engage with us. The clubs and societies are headed by Summit. That day you'll be able to engage with them and the respective leaders from these clubs and societies, such that you have a know-how on what these clubs entails. Ensure that you don't miss out on Friday afternoon after the VC address, so that all of us at least belong to our clubs and societies. I want to appreciate you so much. Thanks for listening to me. Asanteni.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mokua. Let us give him another round of applause. Be reminded, the following students, Mr. Ongosi Duke Ntabo, your ID is here, kindly come for it, and Mr. Eli Ochieng Kungu. And guys, be very careful with your personal effects. Okay, at this juncture then, I would like to invite on stage the in-charge counseling, Miss Helen. One thing about her, she's very charming. You'll never be bored while around her. Let us come and address us on counseling issues. Thank you very much. Let's clap for her as she comes.
Comrades, are you there? Let's all arise. Let's all stand up. The men behind the mics, kindly. Our students have sat for long. Hebu tuwachangamshe kidogo. Hello, DJ. Comrades, wimbe ikiwekwa, munatingisha misuli hivi kidogo. It's a way of stretching. We have sat for too long. Hebu tafuta ka space hapo. Remember also, this could be your talent, okay? Sawa DJ, twende. Comrades, musiniangushe tafadhali. Shake that body. Angalieni hapa mbele kwa mfano. Thank you. Comrades, mmeniangusha. Mumeniangusha comrades. Mumeniangusha na tutaendelea hivi. Hata entertainment yenye tulikuwa tunataka tuweke Friday, we are going to rethink about it. Sasa mchangamki, tutawekea nani? Ama mtachangamka? Kwa university tunachangamka. Hebu weka tuone kama tutawekea Comrades Night on Friday, DJ. Haya, simama tena tuone. Hello. Na hivyo ndio mumeanguka mtihani. Mumeanguka flat. We will go back to the drawing board. So comrades, good morning. Mukofiti. First of all, I want to congratulate all of you for choosing Kisii University and for being placed in Kisii University. Hebu salamia mwenzako mwambie karibu. I hope hujakaa na mtu mwenye mmetoka na yeye the same home. Hivyo ndio mmefanya. Here you are supposed to mingle. In fact, when we come back in the afternoon, don't sit to the person that you know. Sit next to someone that you don't know. That's the only way you create your network of friendships. Ile umejua, weka kando. Tafuta marafiki wengine. Tafuta other new ideas. My name is Helen Atandi. I work in the counseling office of the Kisii University. And as the Dean of Students said, in that department, Student Affairs Department, we are all counselors. Ukikuja na shida yenye uko nayo mwenye utapata, we'll handle it. But ikipita ikienda zaidi, then now you come to the experts. But everybody there is a counselor. We've handled students for a very long time, and we know what follows what. But my word of advice to all of you, please remember what brought you here. Tumekuja university kusoma. Of course, you've heard so much. University, hakuna kengele. University, nobody follows you. It's up to you. You discipline yourself. What time do you sleep? How much time do you spend online? What time do you wake up? And make sure you attend all your classes. Attendance contributes to your end of semester exam. So if usifikiria utakaa tu, then you present yourself, there are also marks for. Remember, even when we were young, when we were in school, tulikuwa tunaambiwa, ulikuja pekea? Ulikuja pekea? And after your years of study, be it 4, 5, 7, unaona vile uliingia kwa ile gate, uliingia peke yako labda na wazazi wako, si ndio? That is the same way you are going to walk out. So how do you want to exit? Do you want to exit without anything to show for the number of years you are here? It is very important that when you come here, you achieve what brought you here. See the way your parents are struggling to make sure that you're here, to make sure that you're comfortable, to make sure that you don't miss anything. Wazazi wamejitolea ili watoto wasome. Can you imagine after 4 or 5 years, mzazi anaambiwa, the only time your student came to class is that first semester ulipomleta. After that, mwanafunzi hakufanya nini? Hakuonekana. Nakumbuka, hakuna mtu atakufuata ati come to class. So now when your parent comes, when they go to check on your records, wanapata that you never came to school. Can you imagine? Mzazi labda ameuza shamba, ameuza ng'ombe, ameenda mjengo just to make you comfortable. So tafadhali, what am I saying? Peer pressure. Peer pressure. There is a lot of peer pressure among university students. Here you are going to get all kinds of other counselors. Wenye watakushauri. I'm sure even now as we are seated here, kuna wengine hawajafika. Wameambiwa hakuna kitu unaenda kuambiwa yenye ujui. Sisi ndio wajuaji hapa. Watatukuonyesha lifestyle ya university. And that's where you start getting it wrong. Use your mind. Come on orientation, present yourself here every day without fail. Because every speaker that is coming here has something for you. This is a new setup. Sio kama ya shule, yenye ulikuwa unapigwa kiboko, uingie kwa darasa, you change from this to that. Hii ni wewe na timetable yako and your WhatsApp groups. Make sure that you are always following up on what is happening in your various schools, departments, the courses that you're taking, so that you know. Much as we have a timetable, there are times when the studies don't follow that timetable. So you choose a class rep, the class rep communicates with your lecturer. At times you make local arrangements. It's not that strictly you'll be following the timetable. So make sure that you are always on top. Check, we even have Wi-Fi. So there's no excuse that you didn't see the communication. Tafadhali wanafunzi. Wewe mwenyewe, you be your own guide. Ujue what is good for you. What it is that brought you here. Okay? Those other excuses, right now you may have them, but at the end of it all, what do you have to show for it? So, as we said, you put God first in all that you do. Make sure that you pray in the morning when you come. In the evening when you go to sleep, you pray. Okay? And as I look at you now, you are all very smart. Mumejivaa vizuri, mumechana nywele vizuri. But after 2-3 days, I don't know what happens. You get our students, hawajachana nywele, hawajavaa vizuri. Saibu umevaa vizuri, nguo imeenda chini kwa mrefu vizuri. After some time, nguo za wasichana zinaenda juu, longi za wavulana zinaenda chini. I don't know what happens. Na siliti zingine zimefika mpaka huku juu. Remember, we are training you to be professionals. Dress as a professional. When you come to class, remember that you're being groomed to go to the market. Hiyo market ndio tenda na hiyo longi imefika huku. Vijana, boys, what happens? Trouser unasag, wasichana wanavaa mini, hapa cleavage mmewacha wazi. That one we are not going to encourage. Tafadhali vaa vizuri. Lakini kabla uvae, uoge. Sitaki kuonea hiyo jenda ingine, lakini tafadhali muoge. Our office iko tu hapa. Mkifanyia orientation mtaiona. As you enter that gate, hizo ofisi za kwanza hapo. We are on a corridor. Ninakuambia kuna saa wanafunzi wanakuja pale, we are forced to open the doors and the windows, hata saa ingine unatoka nje kidogo. And then you wonder. Kila mtu anajijua. And in Kisii we are blessed. Hata ni nyinyi tu ndio hamjablessiwa bado. It rains. It rains. But this time ni kama Mungu amesema ngoja kwanza kidogo. Tafadhali make sure that you take a bath every day. At least once, at least. Sijasema tu ati ni mara moja, at least. And if you can more than once, the better for you. Tuko na maumbile tofauti. We have some who have those body odors na si kupenda kwako. But tafadhali, you can invest. Hata kwa karoloni hivi, ama marashi hivi. Yani hata wewe ukipita mtu, anasikia yenyewe mtu amepita. You see, Madam Dean said she met her husband while in the university. You never know. Maybe hapa ndio future yako iko. Lakini sasa ukitoa ile uvundo surely. Unafikiri si utakuwa umeangusha gangster points? Nani anataka kukaa karibu na mtu mwenye ananuka? So good grooming should be the first thing. Take a bath. Wash your clothes, vaa nguo safi. They don't have to be expensive, but let them be clean. Osha, vaa nguo safi. Pitisha karoloni hivi ama ka perfume. Because there's also a lot of walking. And we all sweat. So that hata ukienda kwa ofisi ya mtu, atakuwelcome vizuri. Si unaingia, anatoka kwanza. Ndiye afanye nini? Ndiye arudi. So tafadhali comrades, mmekuja vizuri. You look smart. Maintain that. Sawa? Another thing, as they've said, the idle mind is the devil's workshop. As counselors, we advise you, keep yourself busy. Umesikia, we have so many clubs and societies. We have sports. In fact, the sports officer is following. Atawambia the sports that we have. Keep yourself busy. Keep yourself occupied. That is also another chance where you'll get opportunities to meet others and to network. Remember, you didn't just come here to study, that you concentrate on your books only. There's so much. There's so much all around you, and the university gives you those opportunities. In fact, when you're in clubs and societies, when you're in sports, you're very lucky because there are competitions, there are outings, you meet different people, you network. And me, I always tell comrades, selo umeingia kama saa hii, unakuwa na kierere. Ukisikia kuna club fulani mahali, if you can, join it. Kama kuna sports mahali, join it. These things are advertised all over, okay? So when you see something, grab that opportunity. It will also add, like when you're going out to work, maybe you've been trained in certain, maybe you've been trained in certain clubs, like they've said we have like the peer counselors, which falls under our section. We have peer educators, we have peer mentors, we have drama, we have so much. Amwezi kumaliza. Tafadhali get yourself, if not one, at least two, and you be busy. So in our department, we normally do guidance and counseling. Unapata mtu labda ajui, hajielewi, you come to us for guidance. We talk and see your potential, what you like, where you fall, we can guide you. We also do counseling. Sasa ile unasikia mambo yamekuwa mazito sana, you walk into our offices and we help you. And it's not just counseling. In fact, our offices are open. You can even just come na tuchape story. Si ati lazima ni shida imekuleta, hapana. Saa ingine you just come, we talk and we share amongst ourselves. And remember, when you talk, there's something maybe which you thought was very heavy. After talking, unapata kumbe ilikuwa ni kazi rahisi. And I'm happy that we've had students who've come with problems they thought that they could not overcome. In fact, after talking with them, a few sessions, wako sawa. In fact, if you see them around the university now, they are very much okay. Na saa zile muko sawa and you're concentrating on your studies, it also makes us happy and satisfied that you'll be able to. So, our office, there's a lot that goes on. Mukae mujue mahali iko. At times I'm surprised. A student is finishing 4th year, ajui hata counseling office mahali ilikuwa. Saila ameenda labda ameibia mtihani, amepewa disciplinary letter, ndiye anatafuta ofisi ya counseling. This is an office you should start working with from now. Kuanzia sasa. Ukisikia uko na jambo, we are like your parents, tembele, tuongee na nyinyi, tusaidiane, so that you can achieve what brought you here. In the afternoon, we are going to have the whole afternoon. It's going to be a session where we are going to break into groups. We will have all our students on site, peer counselors, educators, and our stakeholders. So most of what we do, we will share in the afternoon. It's going to be a very exciting session. Tafadhali, after breaking for lunch, make sure you're here at exactly 2 p.m. so that you can learn more of what goes on there. So before I sit down, I want to introduce my colleague whom we work together. In the morning when the dean was doing the introduction, alikuwa njiani akikuja, wacha aje awasalamie tu. So we meet at 2 exactly here. Then we have nice afternoon session, the whole afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my sister and my colleague Chancellor, to allow me to say hi. Good morning. Good morning. Comrades, please speak like you mean it. Good morning. I didn't know before I joined Kisii University that there is a power that is next to the Holy Spirit until I joined the Kisii Universities, when I knew that comrade power is power next to the Holy Ghost. So you need to speak like you have that power, you possess it. Maybe I say one or two things. My colleague has just introduced you to a very key and important section in this department. We want to encourage you that we have a few things that we need to work on when we are headed home for the big journey of academic acquisition. There are issues that come along the way that need your attention. Our section will be able to sort you out. Please get in touch with us. We'll have an opportunity in the afternoon, as it has been presented to us, that we will interact closely. But I want to remind you that as human beings, and for us to be able to finish well, as William Buckley says, that there are two great days in a person's life: the day you were born and the day you realize the reason as to why you were born. I know most of you know that you know you were born, or all of you, but most of you do not know the reason as to why you were born. In the course of our interaction for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or 6 years that we'll be here, we will help each other to realize the next potential, which is the reason as to why you were born, because you have an assignment to which you must accomplish on planet Earth. You are not a superfluous intervention, you are a divine providence here for a purpose, and you must accomplish that purpose well. Thank you. May God bless you. We will continually interact and help each other to get to our apex academic acquisition. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Thank you so much, the counseling section. I want to call upon the the assistant games tutor to come and talk to you about what games and sports entails. Because from where you are seated, that is where you shall be having different types of games are done. So tafadhali tuweke mikono pamoja, tumukaribishe Mr. David Obungu. 1, 2, 3. You should come by running ndio tuone kama karibuni sana.
Good morning. As you have been told, my name is David Obungu. I work in games. We are 2 of us. There is also one called Joshua Momanyi, but seems he's not around, but you will interact with him when you come to the office. Our office is situated right here, upstairs. That's where our office is, the second door and third door. You will find us there. Let me start by saying that, by welcoming you to Kisii University. Let me also start by congratulating you for passing your exams and getting the cut-off points for you to join the various courses that you have been selected to study. So congratulations for making it. It is not easy. Out of almost 1 million who sit KCSE, it's around I don't know this year whether you reached 200,000 who got C+ and above. So congratulations for passing your exams. Kisii University. Let me say that I'm going to start with why do we offer sports? What are the benefits of sports in the university and why does the university support sports? Then I will tell you the structure, the games that we offer in the university. Then I will also tell you the structure of university sports all the way to world stage. I will also tell you where our facilities are located. I will also tell you the allowances we pay in sports when we have sports inside here and outside. And then I will also conclude by giving you a summary of the sports calendar for this year, which starts from September and runs all the way to June. June 31st next year. Kisii University Council and management supports sports to a very large extent, and the reason why we offer sports, among other reasons, is for you to exploit your talents. We know amongst you, there are several of you who are very blessed, who are elite athletes. So such athletes, we encourage you to exploit your talent to the highest level possible, and the university supports that, and I'm going to explain. Secondly, we also offer sports for you to have a meaningful way of using your leisure when you are not having classes. Sports offers you a positive way of using your leisure, and that's why we also offer those sports. Thirdly, it is for your socialization. When you come for sports, it's one of the main things that brings people together. Even recently, you have seen how Kenyans put aside their political differences and supported Harambee Stars during the Jan Games. During those games, hata watu wa one term na two term walikuwa pamoja. Hata political parties waliweka kando, Gen Z's, age, nini, everybody waliweka kando waka support our team. Sports brings people together, and that is why we also as a university encourage you to join the different sports, because it cuts across barriers. It brings people together. Which sports do we offer in the university? Let me start by saying that as a university, we are a very young university. As you are aware, we were chartered in 2013, and we used to be a primary teachers college previously. And because of that, let me say that we, unlike other universities, which maybe were built from scratch, like Moi University, Kibabi, and several others, this one being a college, it used to cater for a few students. And because of that, we are limited somehow in our facilities. And when the university, starts, it starts from building core facilities. And so, as much as we would wish to have very many facilities, still they are limited. But even with the limited ones, we do excel with them. So we have the following games. We have football, both men and women. And we only have that one football pitch, but plans are underway by the university to establish more fields for football. So for the time being, we normally use this one. And you will start seeing from next week how busy it is. And despite having only this one field, we have always excelled in football. I'm going to come to that. We also have athletics. We use that track. That's where we offer athletics. We have basketball. Our basketball courts are also somehow in a dilapidated state. But because of government, those of you who are doing procurement, you know there is something called procurement. It is taking time for the university to finalize repair of this basketball court. So we have two basketball courts, that one and this one. We will ensure by next week that they are in working on, especially this one, but currently we are using this one for our matches. I'm dealing with outdoor facilities. We also have handball. We normally have two handball courts the other side. We also have tennis. Currently, we only have one court, which is also shared by rollerball. Rollerball also is there. We also have volleyball. Volleyball, with it we can raise so many courts, but they normally train there. Currently, we have about 3 courts, but we can raise up to 4 or even 6 when we have a tournament. We also have netball out here. It's also played somewhere there, and the other side there. We do also have several indoor games. We have badminton. There is an outside court right here, but we normally use Kisii School for badminton, where they have a hall, indoor hall. We also use the county hall. It's a county hall which is right there along the road. We call it Mashauri. We also use that, their hall for badminton. We do have table tennis. Table tennis, we have some halls, some of the lecture rooms where we have it. Those who play it will know it. But we also use Kisii School. There is also some tables of us. In Kisii School, they have a large indoor hall where we also practice table tennis with. Then we also have Scrabble. Scrabble, we normally play it in the lecture rooms. We also have karate and taekwondo. They also use several lecture rooms. You will know them for those who will be playing those games. We do also over swimming. But swimming, we don't have any swimming pool allowed. But when we have competitions, we hire. There are several hotels in Kisii town which have those swimming pools. But even the university is in the process of building one. By the way, the FISIA said they want to build an Olympic-sized swimming pool very soon. So we hope before you graduate, we will have our own swimming pool around. We also have chess, very strong chess. They also use several lecture rooms to play. For those of you who know chess, it is there. We have volleyball, I said we use here. Which game have I left? We have darts. We also have several lecture rooms where it is played. So those of you who will be playing it through the captains, you will know where we normally stage it. Is there any game I've left out? So all the games that are played, we do over them, and we are very, very, very competitive. Coming into that, our teams fare on in those games. Normally, for those who are lucky, because you are very many, very few of you will make it to the university teams. But for those of you who don't make it to the university teams, we also offer all the sports for leisure, for you to enjoy. So you are allowed to come to the games office and request for a ball, even if you are not in the school team, for you to request for a chess board, for you to request for a Scrabble board, for you to request for any game so that you can play at your own time with your schoolmates if you are not in the school team. All you need to do is to come with your student ID or your admission letter to the games office, and we can issue you with a ball for you to participate or to use when you have your own free time. For the other teams, for those of you who will join the university teams, all the teams have different training sessions, so it will depend on your team. You will get the details when you join those teams. Kisii University is a very active member of the Kenya University Sports Federation. That is the federation which runs university sports in Kenya. It is called Kenya University Sports Federation. Kenya University Sports Federation is divided into several, we call them conferences or regions. Because of cash, you know how much our universities are strained. Because of money, we are not able to have nationwide leagues. Like for example in South Africa, where you find universities have various leagues which are even televised. In Kenya, we have not reached that level. So our universities are divided into zones for easy travel and for localized leagues. We play, like Kisii University, we are categorized in Kenya University's Western Conference. Western Conference starts from University of Kabianga. It runs all the way to Alupe University in Busia. The other universities in that conference include Masida Muliro, Maseno, Kaimos Friends University, Kibabii, Rongo University, Tom Mboya University, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University, Great Lakes, University of Kisumu, that's a private university, and all other constituent colleges or campuses of other main universities, like now Kenyatta University and University of Nairobi have campuses in Kisumu, which have showed interest in joining, but they have not joined. So those are the universities which we compete with from this region. We do compete in all the games, and then number 1 and 2 qualify for national playoffs. National playoffs are held in different conferences every year. Like this year, they will be held in Eastern. From Kenya University Sports Federation is affiliated to, we have also what we call Federation of East Africa University Sports, FEUS. That one encompasses all universities in the East African region, all the way from Ethiopia, Somalia, to DRC, Congo, Tanzania, Uganda, Burundi, Rwanda, South Sudan, Sudan. Currently, Ethiopia, Sudan, the South Sudan plus Somalia have not been participating in our sports, but all the other countries, Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya, Rwanda, even DRC, we have had their universities have started coming. Those are the most, but it is Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania which are most active, and especially Kenya and Uganda. We normally have East Africa University Games after every 2 years. Like the last one we had last year was held at Maseno University. The next one, which will be held next year, will be hosted by University of Dodoma in Tanzania. Then from the Federation of East Africa University Sports, we also have what we call FASU. FASU is Federation of Africa University Sports. That one brings all universities in Africa together. And we also have competitions for Federation of Africa University Sports, takes 4 years to be held. Then from Federation of Africa University Sports, we also have what we call the Federation of International University Sport, called FISU. FISU now brings all universities from everywhere in the world together. And they also normally have their games every 2 years. Like now the last one was held in Germany, what we call Rhine area. And when our university was represented there, I'm coming to that. So that is the structure of university sport in the world. And Kisii University is a very, very active member of those federations, starting with the Kenya University Sports Federation, Western. By the way, in Western, we ordinarily compete with Masinda Muriro. It's either Masinda Muriro number 1 or Kisii University number 1. Maseno comes number 3, followed by Joost, Kaimosi, Kabianga, and all that. Currently, our teams are champions in very many of those sports. We are champions in both volleyball men and women. We are champions in netball men. We are champions in basketball women. We are champions in chess men and women. We are champions in Scrabble. Very many of those games in Kenya University Sports Federation Western, we are champions. That's why we are going to encourage you to join our teams. At national level, we are also champions in several. In athletics men, we are national champions. Volleyball men and women, we are national champions. Netball women, we were number 3, but we were the reigning champions last year. Netball men, we were number 2, and many other games. So we are always extremely very competitive, and we encourage you to join our teams. Normally, at the university level, when you go out, it's not like high school. We don't give you soda and bread when you are competing. But instead, we give you what we call an allowance. And it's up to you to see how you use that allowance. Currently, I must admit, we are not giving a lot of it, but we hope management will look into it. We have requested them to increase your allowance. If we have sports and you happen to join the university team, and we are here, you will be paid 400 shillings per day. So if you compete 2 days, that means you will get an allowance of 800 for that weekend. When we go outside the university, give 800 shillings per day. So if you go 2 days, you will get 1600 shillings. If you go 3 days, you can calculate. That is 2,400 and such. Then we also, when we go for East Africa, university, any sports outside Kenya now, the university there pays for accommodation and meals, and then normally we give an out-of-pocket allowance of 1,000, minimum 1,000 shillings for you to use. But accommodation and meals, when you go to East Africa University, anything outside Kenya, we pay. Like now, if next year, for those of you who will be lucky and you join the teams which will go to University of Dodoma, you will be given 1,000 shillings per day for out-of-pocket, but your accommodation and meals will be paid for by the university. So normally we have some captains who are not good, who cheat first years when they come. We pay our allowances through the captains of the various teams. So some captains normally try to con first years because they think you don't know. So I've told you how much money you are supposed to be given when you represent the university out there for any games. Make sure that if you are in the team, you are paid at 800 shillings when you are outside the university, 400 inside the university. But you are always allowed to contact me or Joshua, the one I told you we are with, or your coach. The university does not have professional coaches as of now, but we have been talking with management, and soon they have agreed that we are waiting it to be official. We might be allowed to employ professional coaches on part-time basis. When you have the games, they come and train you for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then they are paid and they go. But right now, we use our staff, various staff members in various departments who have the know-how in the various games. They are the ones who assist us in these games. They are called, we call them volunteer coaches. But all our teams have captains. The captains are elected by team members. And the captain is very, very influential in running the games here in the university. So if you join any team, please make sure that you respect your captain and you communicate to us through the captain. But if he's not maybe taking into consideration what you are telling him, or you can then come directly to the games office or to the coach of your team. We encourage you, please, even if you are very talented, because we have very, very talented students. We have students who always participate in university games all the way to World University Games. We encourage you to put your studies first. There are several students, they come to games, then they forget attending classes. We have had a few of them, very few, but majority of our students, they always put their studies first. We encourage you, when we are, like the national games are normally held in December. East Africa University Games are also held in December, and during that time, you normally have exams. So we encourage you, if you have exams, the dates of those games, you are in the university teams, but you have exam during those dates, we encourage you to remain behind and sit for your exams first. Don't travel with the teams if you have exams. We encourage those students maybe who will have finished their exams or don't have exams during those sports to represent the university. But you, if you have exams, sit for your exam, finish, then we can give you maybe fair, you come and join the team. But we don't want you to miss exams because of sports. There are several students, even this year, some from first year, they missed an exam because they attended games. And now they are telling you in fourth year that there is a paper here I didn't do, can you assist me? We will not assist in such circumstances. You will have to pay 3,000 to sit for a special exam, which is not good. So we encourage you, sit for your exams. But if we request for permission and we are allowed, you are in the university team that you can go and play and then come and do the exam when it's offered, then you will be exempted. But please don't avoid sitting for your exams that you are going for sports. And also don't miss your lecture because you are coming for a training session. Finish your lectures, then come for the sports. The sports are starting from September, that's when we are going to have, in fact, September 19th to 21st, we will have our first sports competitions. They will be held at Masinde Muliro. That will be in basketball and football for East Africa, Federation of East Africa University tournament. So if you are good in any of those sports, please make sure from next week, as the other students join in and they start training, you can join the training. We don't have any discrimination. We always select the best from the best. Like this year, for example, this year, we had our first year, Kiriago, who went to Germany to represent Kisii University and Kenya in the World University Games. It's our first year. Now he will be, next week is when he will join second year. So in our teams, we don't promote only fourth years or third years or second years. No, if you are good, even if you are a first year, you will get a chance to represent our university. For the other students, because you are so many, not everybody can join the games, we encourage you to participate in various activities here in the field. You can jog around the track. I also encourage you to walk a lot. Don't use motorbikes to town. Town is just a walk. Walking is a very good exercise for everybody. So we encourage physical fitness for all of us. And one of the ways of getting physical fitness, by the way, is by walking. So those of you who will not be lucky to join our university teams, we encourage you also to come to the office, get balls, do recreation with the other students around. We will give you the balls. We will give you whatever equipment you need if they are in the store. Our store is at Sagini Hall. That's where we have our store, and that's where we give sports equipment from. So we encourage you, please, join our university teams. If you want to travel, like you were told by the student counselor, one way of traveling is by joining co-curricular activities. Not only sports, even music, even drama, even St. John's. By the way, for those of you who joined St. John's, we use them to give first aid to our teams. Every other time our teams travel outside the university, or even when they are in here, we employ St. John first aiders. And we give them allowance just like we give to those who are participating in the sports. Those of you who are doing education, co-curricular activities have a mark when TSC is employing. So make sure that you are active in co-curricular activities, whether it is in sports, whether it is in drama, as I've said, whether it is in the music, whether it is in scouting, all that. Please join. Even these other courses, right now, as you are aware, the competition for employment is very stiff. We have so many graduates in Kenya. You are not the only one. So employers are always looking at what other thing do you have other than the degree, other than the first class, other than the second class. All organizations in Kenya, including banks, have games. They always compete. They also have their own fashion of games. Even the counties, they have their own games. Like even this week, water organizations, Kisii town was hosting the games for water providers in Kenya. They were already competing. So when the employers find that when you were here, you used to participate in football, you will get an edge of another one who doesn't have such a certificate, so that you can play for them when they have those games. Also, we have had so many of our students being employed while still students here, because of the sports. Like our volleyball captain, who graduated last year, he was already employed by several firms who wanted him, KBA. Eventually he went to Kenya Forest. He was a member of the national team, Kenya volleyball team. And he was traveling all over, even from second year when he joined that team. Several others, my hockey captain, there are several others who are employed by KRA. I have several others who are working with Equity Bank, volleyballers who were employed, recruited before they even finished for the year. So we encourage you, please. We encourage you. If you have a talent, don't waste it. Talent pays. a lot. Those of you who are a footballer, who know football, I know there are several Ghanas there. Bukayo Saka, you know that young man? The boy got A's in Form 4. But which career is paying him now? It is football. He earns 350,000 pounds per week, and several others. Even I have a student who finished here last year also. Several of them, I've told you, several have been employed in the army, several have been employed in police. The other one, with Kisii University, we took 3 students to Germany. The 10,000 meters boy, he got a scholarship. He's soon flying to the US for his master's because of running. But he's a teacher by profession. So I'm not seeing him going to teaching in the very near future. Maybe when he is in his 40s, after he has finished his running career. So we encourage you. We encourage you, please, 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 as I conclude, if you have talent, use it. Also, even if you don't have it at the highest level, do co-curricular activities. They will assist you when you join the job market. Because as I've said, companies, even the government, private sector, they are always looking for people who are able to do something else. In our games, we normally give certificates of participation for Kenya University Sports Federation, Western and National, and those are the certificates which aid you, as we have said, to have an advantage when going for employment. So once again, I welcome you to Kisii University, and I encourage you to join our games and our teams. We have several 40 years who left, and so the teams will be recruiting. They will be recruiting so that we strengthen them, so that we can be able to compete in several of those games which I have said. So welcome to Kisii University, and once again, may God bless you as you pursue your degrees, and we hope, like Madam Dean said, that in the next 4 or 5 years, we meet again here during graduation as you graduate. And as a parent, I also encourage you that please, 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 please avoid drugs, even in sports. Right now, the doping, we call it doping. Even if you smoke bangi, if it is detected, because we have the anti-doping agents of Kenya, ADAC, they normally come even to university games, and they do random testing of our players. If they find that you have even smoked the bang, you get a ban, and the ban normally lasts even 4 or 5 years. So we encourage you, please avoid drugs, especially those of you who will be elite sportsmen and women. Even taking any medicine, you have to ask a doctor, and you have to inquire from ADAC whether that substance you are taking, is it legal, because it can ruin your career. So once again, I encourage you, please, please, please. We will be doing registration of various sports here. The captains will be here from next week. If you are good, you know you used to participate in the sports up to county level, national level, come here. Come to the games office, register. I also forget, even right now, I got a call. There is also another first-year girl she is a second year next semester. She's going to Australia to run. She has been in a camp in somewhere in Keio. So we are encouraging you that these sports can take you places. You have talent, exploit it. Otherwise, thank you and welcome to Kisii University.
Thank you so much. Comrades, power. Hey, hii power imeenda wapi? Comrades, power. Comrades, power. Hey, wacha nitaleta wenyewe wakuja kuwafunza vile muna respond kwa hiyo. Si assistant games tutor ameongea vizuri sana. Simumpigie makofi tafadhali. Na ile kitu alisahau kuambia, there is a lot of potential in games. Recently alikuwa amepeleka wanafunzi wa athletics, wakapanda ndege wakaenda all the way to Germany. Wangapi wanataka kupanda ndege? Watu wanataka kubaki hapa. So tafadhali tujaribu sana tujiunge katika teams mbalimbali venye amewaeleza, so that you are active. At this juncture, I want to welcome the KSUSA, the Kisii University Student Union Association, to come and talk to you. At the same time, wawasaidie kufanya rehearsal ya comrades power. Tunaona hiyo power, hamuna nguvu kabisa. So tafadhali tumpigieni makofi the Vice Chair Lemara, as he is coming to introduce the rest of the union members. Moja mbili tatu.
Thank you so much. Our Dean of Students, Kisii University staff present, KSUSA leaders, and our first year students. Good morning. Good morning. Comrades power. Comrades power. Comrades viva. Comrades viva. By the names, I'm Lemara Sapoki. I'm a fourth year student. I'm an educator specializing in business studies and geography, and I'm serving as the Vice Chair, Kisii University Student Union. First of all, I want to welcome you, our first year student, to Kisii University. I want to say congratulations for choosing Kisii University and being accepted. I know there are many students who wanted or desired to join Kisii University, but they have not gotten the opportunity to join us here. So congratulations for those who are accepted. On behalf of KSUSA, that is Kisii University Student Association, I want to give you an overview about our leadership. In our university, we have student leadership that comprises of two houses. That is the House of Congress and Executive. So in the House of Congress, we have 8 congresses who represent our 8 schools. We have 8 schools in our university. So I want to take this juncture before I continue to welcome our all congresses and to give them a little time to introduce themselves and say their role. So we have 8 schools, and we have 8 congresses who represent those schools. So kindly let me take this opportunity. Let me take this juncture to welcome them one by one, starting from School of Education.
Comrades power. Comrades power. Nataka kusikia huku side. Comrades power. Kwani mmechoka na leo ndio first day jameni? Comrades wisdom. First year power. So my name is Anthony Oduor Odhiambo. I'm the Congress person, School of Education. I'm a third year now, an educator, pursuing Bachelor of Education in Special Needs, Chemistry and Biology. So I'm here to represent all students who are doing education. Education, we have 4 departments. First, we have education science, where it comprises of chemistry, biology, physics, and other sciences. Then we have special needs department, education arts department, and ECD. So I think on Thursday we'll talk about those one, but I'm here at least to introduce myself so that we can know each other. Sindio, I want to see those students who are coming to join us, School of Education. If you are doing education, walimu waogopangi? For the first time nimeona first years wa this time wanaogopa kwa walimu, si ndio? Unajua walimu ndio wanafunza lawyers, wanafunza madaktari, wanafunza everything, si ndio? So I don't want to take a lot of time, but I want firstly to welcome you to Kisii University and also to remind you to join Kisii University Student Teachers Association. So, then lastly, I want to appreciate for the effort that you comrades that you have made at least to attend this important event, because we are here to guide you, to remind you, and also to tell you more about policies, school policies, and also about the right of students. So, for the interest of time, I want to raise my case there. Have a blessed day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anthony. Let me take this time to welcome Congress for School of SAS. Kindly, when you come, just tell your students about your school, and I know you'll get time to talk with them in your various schools. Thank you.
Hello. Nimekuwa reminded niseme kitu hapa. For those students who are pursuing Bachelor of Education, I'm requesting you to stand up kindly so that we can see teachers in the near future. Sindio? Comrades power, simu mpige makofi wakiamka. Hello. You know muko almost to 2000 na mnakataa kusimama jamii.
Now, kindly, you are making us an embarrassment of ourselves. And you want to prove to be a different crop of students, unlike the ones we have had before. Even at the university, we respond, we raise our hand, we dance, we joke around. Life is not as serious as you want to make it look. Because it is in standing and having a little bit of fun that you find life interesting and you are able to move on. We are humbly requesting students from School of Education to be upstanding. All those who have been admitted to the School of Education, kindly be upstanding. Wherever, just stand. Be upstanding, be a yes. Now, sasa si munaona. Able to apige makofi. Wow, you are great. We appreciate you. We love you. You need to obey. Thank you. Get seated. Just obey these simple rules and regulations. Ukiambiwa comrades power, una shout power. Ukiambiwa comrades ria, unasema ria. Ukiambiwa comrades tibim, tibim. Sasa namna gani? Wacha kutuaibisha bwana. Okay.
So thank you very much.
Comrades power, comrades ria, comrades wisdom. Okay, comrades peace. Thank you. I go by the name David Karantein Tore. I'm the Congress person for the School of Arts and Social Sciences. First and foremost, we want to congratulate you and welcome you to this great university, the great University of Kisii. Feel welcome, and I will also want to see those who have joined the School of Arts and Social Sciences, so kindly be upstanding so that we congratulate you. Those who joined the School of Arts and Social Sciences, kindly stand up. want to congratulate you guys. Thank you so much. Secondly, just to inform you that you have joined a great family where we grow academically to discover who you are, to make friends. You will learn how to manage your time more. Don't hesitate to seek help whenever you need. And in campus, challenges are there to make us stronger, to make us smarter, and to know how to maneuver when you are faced with the same. Just to remind you again, on Friday you'll be oriented to join clubs and societies. Make sure that when you join a club, you become active so that you make more friends. Even in class, make sure that you are active enough so that you get to interact with your lecturers, with your friends, and the campus life will not be difficult for you. Otherwise, I wish you all the best. Thank you for choosing Kisii University, and have fun as much as you can, and take care. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Karante. Let me take this time to welcome the Congressman for School of Agriculture.
Yeah, so all protocols observed. Good afternoon. All protocols observed. Good afternoon or good morning. Comrades, power. Comrades, ria. Comrades, peace. Okay, thank you very much for giving me this wonderful opportunity to talk with you. So, first of all, before I continue, my name is Edgar Dedan Iteba, the Congressperson, School of Agriculture and Natural Resource Management. So, before I continue, by show of hands, so I want people from School of Agriculture and Natural Resource Management to stand up and so that we can recognize you. Students from School of Agriculture, let us stand up as we recognize you. Comrades, power. Tusimame. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, in the School of Agriculture and Natural Resource Management, we have 4 departments, and in those departments we have 8 courses. So, the 8 courses are Agriculture Education and Extension, the Animal Science, the Agriculture Economics, the Agribusiness Management, the Environmental Science, Fisheries and Aquatic Sciences, Natural Resource Management, and then Agriculture Extension and Rural Development. So those are the 8 courses offered in the School of Agriculture and Natural Resource Management. So my role in that school is to advocate for students' interest and work with university administration on academic and social issues. So the activities that we do perform throughout the semesters in that School of Agriculture is about mentorship programs, and then the field-related activities, and then the farm practices like vegetable production, crop production, and then livestock production, and so many other activities. So I have these concerns which I want comrades to take it seriously. So the first concern is attendance of classes. So my School of Agriculture and all students, make sure you attend your classes very well. Sawa sawa. And then the next one, do all the assignments and cards on time. So you make sure you do all those things on time to be on a safer side. And then the other thing is make sure you clear your fees on time to avoid such like issues arising when it reaches time for examinations. And then another one, make sure you do your main exams at the end of each semester. Sawa sawa. And then reporting session and registering units. Make sure you do those things on time. And then make sure you attend the religious services. That is a very important key concern you are supposed to take. Make sure you attend the religious services, be it the CU, be it the Catholic Action, the Seventh Day. Make sure you attend those services. And then keep yourself busy by being involved in association activities in various cohorts. We have various cohorts in this university. So make sure after orientation, you attend to those cohort associations so that they can help you, build you, and engage yourself in those associations. And then, lastly, avoid use of drugs, misuse of drugs. Avoid that, sawa sawa. And then lastly, I want to tell you this. Never give up on something you really want, sawa sawa. Never give up on something you really want. It is difficult to wait, but more difficult to regret. Otherwise, thank you. Welcome again to Kisii University, the University of the 21st Century, the Inclusivity and Borderless University. Thank you very much. Asanteni.
Thank you so much, Congressperson for Agriculture. This time I'm going to welcome Congressperson for School of Information Science and Technology.
Comrades power. Comrades power. Good afternoon. My name is Sharon Akinyi Ochieng from the School of Information Science and Technology. Wale wote wametoka School of Information Science muamke. If you're doing IT, computer science, software engineering, SCMP, media and communication, AMCA. So we can clap for them. Welcome to Kisii University, the university of the 21st century. Making it here is a privilege. And again, I want to thank you for choosing Kisii University. Sawa sawa. So in CIST, that is School of Information Science, we have two departments. I'm sure many of you aren't familiar with this. That is media, information science, commonly known as COMLIS, and we also have computing, which has IT, software engineering, SCMP, and computer science. Another thing I'd like to urge you on, Wednesday and Thursday we'll be having school meetings. Kindly attend in the afternoon. We'll be orienting you on the various places you need to improve and, take note. Above all, may you remain with God. May you make a lot of friends and have as much fun as you can. Don't forget to read your book. Sawa sawa. Have a blessed time in Kisii University. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sharon. This time I'm going to welcome Congressperson for School of Business and Economics.
Thank you for the chance, the Vice Chairperson. DJ, able to pay moja. Let us all rise up so that we can dance a little bit. I see some of us are very tired. DJ, weka moja ya Prince Inda. Prince Inda. Let us all rise, let us all rise. Let us all stand up. Haraka, haraka, haraka. DJ. Dance. Let us dance.
Yani bora huyo mzee.
First years mnaniangusha. Hero ya mbele, let us dance, let us dance. Asante sana, asante sana, asante sana. All protocol observed. Good afternoon. I'm called Were Jack, but famously known as Were Were within the institution. I'm Congressman School of Business and Economics. First of all, I want to congratulate the first years for having chosen Kisii University as the best place to be. Indeed, it is a privilege to join Kisii University, a world-class university. We describe it as a university of the 21st century, a university that is inclusive, a university that is also borderless. So in front of you is Were Jack, Congress School of Business and Economics. I want to just give some small highlights about what School of Business and Economics entails. In School of Business and Economics, we have got 5 departments. We have got business administration. 2, we have got management science. 3, we have got accounting and finance. 4, we have got banking and finance. Then 5, we have got hotel and hospitality. So in 3 seconds, allow me see those students that were blessed to come and take business related courses. Let us stand up so that we congratulate you. Let us stand up. Let us stand up. Those students that are blessed to do business courses. In the round of 1, 2, 3, let us give them clap. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. You can sit down. So I only have some few words to put across. The School of Business and Economic office is located in Sakawa, first floor. Yes, Sakawa first floor. Ukiingia hapo, utapata School of Business and Economic offices. This is not first floor. This is ground floor, then first floor ni hiyo ya juu. Yeah. So, Sakawa block. Then the Dean for School of Business and Economics is Dr. Kaleba Kuku. Mark that. Another thing, I just want to encourage the first years that this is not first floor, first at your convenience. My WhatsApp number is 01, in answer 01, 125 103 73. WhatsApp number 01 125 103 73. The contact for calls 07 578 348 07. But before I end my speech, I want to introduce the first years to what is known as the Comrades' Power. You know, the Comrades' Power, as Senior Muku had said, the Comrades' Power, it is the second largest power after the God's Power, followed immediately by the Mojo Power. The Mojo Power, sasa hiyo ni ile ya waganga. It follows the Comrades' Power. So it is God's power, then Comrades' Power, then the Mojo Power. So when I say Comrades' Power, then you say power. Comrades' Power. Comrades' Power. Comrades Ria. Comrades Tibim. Comrades Tialala. Comrades Nyone. Asanteni sana. So we, the comrades, we also have the constitution that guides us. Apart from the Kenyan constitution, we also have the constitution that guides us. In the comrades constitution, there are only 3 rules that guides us. Rule number 1, a comrade is ever right. Rule number 2, a comrade is never wrong. Then rule number 3, if rule number 2 fails to apply, then refer to rule number 1. Thank you, be blessed. I love you all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Werewere. Let me take this opportunity or time to welcome Congressperson for School of Health Sciences.
Dean of Students, Kisusa leaders, and our dear first years. Good afternoon. Good afternoon again. I'm Bwire Clinton, the congressperson to the School of Health Sciences. We are seen as the cream, and it's a privilege to be the head to that institution, to that faculty. I'm much humbled to be in front of you here. I don't have much to say. I just want to acknowledge those who are joining us in the School of Health Sciences. Kindly, wherever you are, just rise on your feet so that we can acknowledge you. Let's hurry, please. Those from School of Health Sciences, those being medical of Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery, Pharmacy, Nutrition, let's be rising, please, to save on time. Thank you. Let's clap for them as they continue rising. Let's clap for them once more. Thank you. Kisii is one of the best institutions offering medical courses. Feel privileged, feel honored to be where you are here. And for the first years who are here for 6 years, I just want to urge you that let's continue being energetic. Don't be confused. It's 6 years for those being a BCHB. You have pharmacy 5 years, and after that you'll appreciate your efforts. I just want to urge you people, make sure you are here. Try your level best to be here for the time you are supposed to be here. For example, if your course is 4 years, try your level best. In our school, retakes are real. Retake means you are repeating a whole year. If you fail 50% or 40% of the units, for example, if you have 10 a year, if you fail 4, you will retake, you will rewind that year, pay new fees. So I just want us, even if we start even the beginning of the semester, let's be serious, let's concentrate. Besides that, it is said that work without play makes Jack a dull boy. Let's not be more committed to studies, but let's also not forget them. We have many clubs in our faculty. Let's be committed to them. And in case of anything, we Kisusa leaders, we are the link between the administration and the students. Feel free to reach us. And 300 students are not many for one person to coordinate or handle them. So just feel free to reach me. We'll interact more as time goes by. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let me take this opportunity to welcome the Congressperson for School of Law.
Thank you very much. Riding on the same wisdom and power that comrades wield, even a blind comrade knows when a beautiful girl is passing. Comrades wisdom, comrades power, comrades one term. Thank you very much. That is riding on the constitutional provision of the freedom of speech and expression and political affiliate. Thank you very much. My name is Mr. Samuel Baraza. I am the congressperson of the School of Law for dear law student. Allow me to take this opportunity to welcome all first years, the ones that are joining the most noble, the most proficient, the wealthiest, the loveliest profession, the law profession. For all the lawyers in the congregation, I know you are few, so you must be very distinguishable. Kindly stand up so that we clap for you. The lawyers in the room. Let us clap for these gentlemen and ladies. Congratulations for making it to the Kisii University School of Law. And just to give you a few highlights of the kind of university you chose to do your law career. Our law school has been distinguished for its excellence at the Kenyan School of Law, where you'll be proceeding to after you finish your studies. In Nairobi, the Kenyan School of Law is in Nairobi. And by latest review by the CLE, our law students have always been the best. We have always led at the CLE. Even the last exam we had, Kisii University was at the top. Kindly clap for us. Thank you very much. Secondly, in law school, there are many competitions that law schools engage in, ranging from debates, moot court competitions, etc. And our school is also shining in that sector. We have won several cups in Kenya, including the All Kenya Moot Court competition that you will be interacting in with. And we are also at the international platform where this year we participated in the International Criminal Court Moot Court competition, which is hosted at The Hague in the Netherlands. We had a delegation of teams from our school going to The Hague. And so some of you law students, you'll also be going to The Hague to represent our university in such competitions. Clap for yourselves again. And well, as I finish, I would like to encourage you all. Now, this is general for first years. I come from a family that is sanctified, and so let me read from the Bible so that I guide you on what was my guiding principle when I came to first year. In the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 24, the Bible says, "Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken them unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it." Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard from many people. You're going to hear from even more people. You have no wisdom and latitude at this point to navigate campus life. The only thing you can do is listen and follow the guidance so that you be likened to a house built on a rock. Believe in yourself. This is where your life starts. As Mr. Monyancha alluded to, this is where you realize why you were born. And this is where your star starts to shine. Make sure you vie for these positions. They are not for anyone. They are not for a chosen few. They are for you. So when it comes to time for you to vie to become the president of this university, the congressperson, and anything, make sure you show up and believe in yourself. With all those many remarks, have a beautiful day. Welcome to Kisii University. Welcome to the University of the 21st century. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Wakili. Kindly allow me this time to welcome the congressperson for School of Spurs.
Okay, with all the due respect, allow me stand on the already laid protocol and greet you all. Good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. So allow me do some brief of introduction. I am Dixon Odhiambo Ondu, the Congressperson School of Pure and Applied Sciences. As you can see, I'm short, I'm small-bodied, at the same time, I've got feathery weight. So I'm not going to take much of your time. Firstly, allow me pass the greetings of the Dean School of Pure and Applied Sciences, Dr. Robert Obogi. Secondly, sorry, I failed to mention the course that I'm pursuing. I'm doing pure mathematics and applied science. I'm a fourth-year student. So for more information and more guidance, we are going to orient you on Thursday, and therefore you shouldn't miss any student from the School of Pure and Applied Science. We expect to see you on that day and tell you several things under the School of Pure and Applied Science. And so just like my fellow congresses, allow me to see my constituents. Please, wherever you are, if you are from the School of Pure and Applied Sciences, please, I request that you stand up kindly. Please rise, don't hesitate to stand up. And we are going to clap 3 factorial for those students. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Thank you. So lastly, I would want to congratulate you all for having secured admissions at the University of 21st Century. And we are all after education, and this is a university that encourages respect and innovation, specifically from the School of Pure and Applied Sciences. And I won't fail to congratulate you again for having availed yourself to listen to us and for you to be oriented. May God bless you, and I wish you success and resilience in your academic journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ondu. Those are the people who represent schools. So whenever you have any problem, kindly meet them and your issue will be addressed. Allow me to take this time to welcome our executive. As I said earlier, that we have two houses in our leadership team, that is congresses and executive. So in our midst, we have executive team that is present. So allow me to welcome them. So I would like to start from the sports director.
All protocols observed. Good afternoon. Mko poa? At least nimeona mmefurahia hata mimi nimefurahia. So, I'm Simon Dungu Ikanga from the School of Arts and Social Sciences, undertaking public administration and political science, second year, and going that year, September. So, nimefurahia, congratulations for being admitted here and getting a chance here. So, as much as I'm a student, I'm also a student leader. I'm in charge of sports, culture, and entertainment. So, tunaanguka nayo na kila kitu nakuwa tukua. So, sioni kwa nini wengine mko chini hivi, sijui ama ni weather. So, unatekana unachangamka because the way you post yourself is the way you will stay here. And this university is a university we are having all the things. Unapata we have even things like cultural week. Hizo cultural week ikikuja tukae hivi itakuwa aje? Itakuwa tukua, si hivyo? Ama DJ anguke nayo kidogo? DJ unaweza eka anguka nayo tuanguke nayo kidogo. Yes, DJ. Uko sawa ama tuendelee? Anguka nayo song. Nani atanguka nayo? Niko na lunch ya mwenye atanguka nayo. Nani anaanguka nayo? Tuamke. Mwenye anaanguka nayo kuna lunch yake. Nikaa kuna watu wako na mapesa sana wataki ranch. Sawa. Sawa. Amtaki za sport director ama? Sawa. Otherwise, congratulations for being here. Now what I can tell you is as much as participate kwa sports, make sure you work on your academics because this is what brought you in Kisii University. Otherwise hata ukienda ushinde nini ufanye nini, mzazi atakuuliza where is the academic paper. So you work hard and then kitu ukiumia sana kuna Mungu. Si unaona kuna Mungu pale Christian Union. So unaenda tu hapo and I think everything is good. So we'll continue interacting. But wanafunzi wa School of Arts and Social Sciences, our dean, I had seen my dean, but
there. So that is our academic father in that school. So all the best. We'll continue interacting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our Sports and Entertainment Director. Let me take this time to welcome our Academic Secretary.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Daisy Hassandi Shavia. I'm a fourth-year student of Medicine and Surgery, and I serve in the Students' Council as the Academic Secretary. And it's such an honor to stand before you today to welcome the newest members of the Kisii University family. And I just want to tell you that you have made it. Congratulations. And as I stand here today, it's a moment that is a bit nostalgic to me, because despite the fact that I'm going to my 5th year, I remember my first year in Kisii University just as if it was yesterday. And as you start today and as you begin this chapter, I want to remind you that it is not just about getting that degree, it's about becoming. It's about going out there, it's about writing your story, and it's about letting your story be worth telling. I'm one individual who is extremely passionate about young women, and so for the young women seated here today, please go for it. Read hard, do other things outside of class. Don't just restrict yourself to class. Get into leadership positions and all that. And I feel like most of these things we shall talk about on Thursday. But with that being said, I want to congratulate you once again. And if you ever have an issue, if you ever need any kind of assistance in matters academics, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Daisy Kasandi, our Academic Secretary. Kindly allow me to welcome our Treasurer.
Comrade Power, Viva Comrade Viva, Musangarire, naona mchangamki, shida iko wapi? I'm Jasper Kichirishiri from School of Business. I'm serving as the treasurer to the Student Council. My role and duty is actually to represent you guys there and actually to ensure that there is transparency and actually fairness in the use of the resources here in school. And I might actually like to urge you guys that don't fear to voice what you're facing or what you're going through. With our voices, we can actually make Kisii University grow. With your voices, you can actually know what you are facing. But if you are quiet, no one will know what you are facing or what you are going through. Comrade Power. Comrade Power. Najua ni masaa za lunch. Huku ni kuinama. Kama hujazoeana nayo, kindly tuanze kuadapt. Ni sawa? Pocket money kidogo, chunga kidogo. Sawa? Hiyo pocket money lazima ikumalizie semester. So mimi sina mambo mengi. Ningependa kuwakaribisha Kisii University. Tusikuwa watu waoga. Tujiongelele, sawa? To build connections. Sawa? So kwa haya machache, ningependa kukaribisha our vice chair. That is Lemara.
Thank you so much, our Treasurer. Before I welcome our President, I just want to say one thing. And before I say that, each and every year we have an election, and our election is done in different ways. That is, for the House of Congress, they are elected per schools. So the School of Education has to elect their leader, School of Health Science, and all other schools. And the executive are elected by the people we call delegates. And the delegates are elected by the school the same way as congresses. So before I welcome our president, I just want to say one thing, that comrades, you come from different parts of this country, you come from different background, But here in Kisii University, we come as one family. So I want to encourage you that let us support each other. Let us encourage each other. Whenever you get a challenge, kindly reach to this team or any friend you know, and don't suffer alone. One of the things that people confuse in the university is that people used to say that there is a lot of freedom in the university. But I want to tell you that there is no freedom in the university. It is a lack of self-control in individuals. So do not confuse lack of self-control with freedom. If you have self-control, you will not engage yourself in different situations which you will not be able to come out after you enter there. So thank you so much once again. Our office is located just behind Sajini Hall before Nyasani Hostel. So allow me this time to welcome our able president, that is Mary Maria Nyagaka.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon once more. First of all, congratulations in securing a spot in Kisii University. My name is Mary Maria Bosibori Nyagaka, and I'm the chairperson, Kisii University Students Association. I'm equally a law student in my 4th year, and what I would want to tell each one of you is you are in the right place. Kisii University is going to nurture you in all ways. All you need to do is to take advantage of the opportunity. My encouragement to you all is to seize every opportunity you are going to get. You have the right people with you. We have different clubs, we have different associations, and I will urge each one of you, because we were once there, and through the orientation we got to learn about our amazing university. So I will encourage each one of you to be open enough, to be open-minded, to create a family out of Kisii University, so that at the end of the day, while you will be leaving this university, you will have grown both spiritually, mentally, and education-wise, and you'll be a full citizen who is going to contribute to the greatness of not only Kisii University, but Kenya at large. And maybe just to finish by saying, I wouldn't want this journey to be purely academics. Be an explorer, ask for help, don't walk alone, make friendships, and all the best in all that you'll be doing in Kisii University. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Tafadhali to appreciate kwa makofi mazuri kabisa. 1, 2, 3. Asanteni sana. Si wameongea vizuri sana. How many of us have got now an ambition to become KSUSA, Kisii University Student Union leaders in the near future? Kwa mikono tafadhali nani? Hakuna mtu ataka kuwa kiongozi? Si mnaona vile wako smart? Kisii University, we are dedicated towards mentoring you in all aspects, and you can experience that one from our great leaders whom you have seen just in front here. They have been able to elaborately talk to you on their mandates, and I want to believe that you are keen and taking the advice that they are giving you. At this point in time, allow me to welcome a team from our medical department to come and talk to you on matters relating to your health, the procedures that you're supposed to follow in case you are unwell. Mpigieni makofi tafadhali, 1, 2. Karibu sana.
Okay, thank you very much. And I want to welcome all of you here as the first years. And I want also to take this opportunity to thank the management and the members who are here, the Dean of Students, and we also as the Health Department. I'm here to represent the medical team because in the university, there is a health department. When you are sick, you'll come there to receive treatment. And also, we provide several services, which I'm going to talk about within few minutes. And before maybe I talk about them, my name are Martin Barasa, Dr. I'm representing our in charge. She's called Dr. Kunyoria. She's not with us here, but we are representing her. Because the main objective of the health facility we have within the university is to provide the promotive, preventive, and curative services for students, staffs, and even the outsiders. Concerning the curative services, you may be suffering from several conditions which we normally see. Some of them may include illness like the upper respiratory tract infection, even malaria for some of you who come from the malaria endemic regions, and maybe some may be having even diarrhea or even the sexual transmitted diseases. So as a health facility, we deal with them. So for us, we stand here to assure you that as a medical team, we have specialized health people who are trained in several because we have clinical officers, doctors, nurses, and pharmacists. So if you have any condition, don't fear. Come and receive treatment because it's very important for your health, for you to stay here comfort and continue with your education. We also provide the counseling services for those who have mental issues. But for now, because mostly we are talking about preventive services, we will not like you to start like maybe involving activities like cigarette smoking or smoking marijuana or bang, because those are drugs of addicts. But in case some of the students are addicted, we have the services which we provide for them. And then concerning the other preventive services which you offer for the sexual transmitted diseases, because we normally advise you to abstain, that's the best. But if you are not able, we have the condoms there, which we issue. So, because you should be genuine, don't fear anything, come and be given. As also, we have our nurses here who provide also the reproductive health services for those maybe who become pregnant. Although for now, we advise you that you continue with studies first before you start becoming the parent. Because as students, you have some rights which you should know, because you have a right to receive quality health care from the medical department, like the specialized services. If you dental services, we can refer you, but those ones, the parents who deal with it, and maybe if you need a CT scan, and then maybe some people also maybe who need the other cases like some major operation, we can refer you. We have the several consultants within our Kisii universities, which we can refer you within Kisii town. So it's the parents who will deal with it. But the laboratory services offered within our health facilities, those ones you have already paid for them, include the treatment which you get, because as you will see in your school fees, you've already paid for 2,000, which will cater for curative service, including the drugs and lab services and some minor operations, even counseling services. Otherwise, we are very happy to welcome you here for all of you. It's an exciting moment, although it comes with several challenges, but we advise you to be genuine, because as a medical staff, we'll stand firm and do what is our responsibility, because our responsibility is to care for you, give you the best health services you need. Otherwise, thank you and welcome again Kisii University, the University of the 21st century. Thank you.
I want to greet you. Good afternoon, all of you. I'm still from medical department. As Dr. has said, we are here to ensure that you have good health for the 4-year period you will be here. And because of that, don't be sick and keep quiet so that you reach us when it is too late. We want to get you when you are still healthy, when it is not an emergency. But in case it is an emergency, please make sure you inform your colleague and you reach us as fast as possible. Our university is not only looking at the medical part of it, we also deal with the rehabilitation. It looks at the diversity of all services, especially the abilities. There are those students who have disabilities, and as we know, disability is not inability. I think all of you know that, Cindy? Yes, because they contribute so much to the community. And as a university, we have ensured that there is counseling department which will take care of those people. We also have dedicated staff. In case there is any problem, please, you have to approach the staffs will guide you. We also encourage our students. We have so very nice students. You are going to meet your colleagues who are very nice. In case there is a student who has disabilities and they need special, they have some needs before they reach us, those students will help you. They will help you, both academically and even physically. Because kuna yule mwenye atataka akinisaidie nipeleke mahali fulani kwa daktari. Usimuache, because they also have a part to play in the society. So we encourage all of you, in case you come across a student who has a disability, don't usually avoid them. They are among us. They are also our brothers and sisters. Therefore, there's a part daktari alisahau kidogo. There are those people who have chronic illnesses. We have those people with hypertension, diabetes. Please report to us so that we are aware that you are there, especially those who are on medication. There are those people who are on several medication. We have TB patients. Wherever you have come from, we have drugs in our facility. Usianze kuzunguka ati wote niende county referral hospital ama nitafute hospital ama nikuwe naendea dawa nyumbani. You can still come to our unit. We can serve you well. We have very supportive nurses who are there and they are ready to receive you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, the great team from medical department. So you to appreciate jameni. Asanteni sana. I want to bring some good news to you as the freshmen and women we have here. Kisii University cares about your well-being. And now, to assure your parents, wherever they are, that you are safe, we have prepared a photo booth right behind there, whereby after we break for lunch, you can go there, upigwe picha yako vizuri with a brand name Kisii University. Na hii picha utaipata namna gani? Kuna hiyo QR code ambayo imewekwa hapo kwa screen. Ukishapigwa picha, utakuja tu uskani pale, kisha scan, utapata picha yako, tumia mzazi nyumbani na marafiki, waambie Kisii University is the university to stay. So now, after that, I want to call upon my brother, Monyancha, to come and give you an encouraging word as you go for your lunch. Karibuni.
Thank you so much, my brother Enoch. Allow me for a few minutes, because one thing that I understand as a psychologist is that at such an hour, the sugar levels are going down and the tea leaves are rising, and we need to have time to go and bring them to an equilibrium. So before we get there, I have a few words of encouragement to us after sitting the whole morning, and this is the first day we are into the business as from the afternoon, and as from tomorrow, we have just been scratching the surface. From this afternoon and as from tomorrow, we will be getting to the nitty-gritties that will help you to undertake your journey in this institution properly. Allow me to begin with a scripture that I love most in the Bible that brings everything that we are doing together. And that scripture is found in 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse number 7. And the Bible says that for God has not given us the spirit of fear, but the spirit of power and the spirit of love and the spirit of sound mind. I want to tell you, students and comrades, that we are here not only to gain knowledge, but also to discard fear and the element of intimidation to get out of our lives. How do we do that? Kisii University will give you a solid foundation to run through that which you want to acquire in your life. Is the spirit of power that we get and the spirit of love. And when we are talking of love, it's not only the love of agape. We are also talking of the love of eros, that is husband and wife, the love of phileo, that is the love of siblings, the love of strego, that is the love of friends, and ultimately the love between humanity and God, which is the love of agape. Having said this, we need to have a sound mind. And as I began in the morning when I was given some few seconds to say hi, I said that basically our section in the Department of Student Affairs will be concerned about your mindset. Because we understand when your mind is of quality, you will be able to achieve not only quality life, but also quality grades. Having said this, allow me to speak of three things, then I sit down and I dismiss you. One, I want to bring to your attention that we are born with a potential. Everybody here that is under the sound of my voice is been born with a potential. Human beings have not less than 8 million cells in our brains, and each cell has the capacity to come up with an innovation. That means you have more than 8 million innovations in your mind, and we are here to stand with you to ensure that you realize even 2 or 3 innovations that will make you the best version of the human being that God intended on planet Earth. Number 2, you must first create it in your mind before you see it. As psychologists, we say, if it's not in the mind, it is not there. If it's not in the mind, it's not in the flesh. Hello? If it's not in the mind, you cannot be able to actualize it. So if you want that quality grade, you want that quality distinction, you want to have a first-class honors degree, you must first create it in your mind. As you begin today, you create it in your mind that that is exactly what I want at the end of the 4 years or 5 years or 6 years when I'm leaving this institution. My friends, let me tell you this. There is a formula in this life, and you must run with that formula. What is the formula? The formula is m squared equals to h squared over c. Don't assume that you understand. Don't assume that you understand. What do I mean? I mean between Metened and mortuary, that is m squared, equals to heaven or hell over the choices that you make every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every year that you will be in this institution. So your choices determines your altitude. Hello? Your choices determines what you will get at the end of the day. Environment does not change the people, but it is the people that change the environment. I love one scholar and one philosopher who said that the tragedy in this life is not that you did not reach your stars. The tragedy in this world is that you did not have stars to reach for. The tragedy in this world is that you did not reach your goals. No, the tragedy in this world is that you did not have goals to reach for. Let me conclude by telling you this. I will not have issues with you if you MI and miss, but I will have issues with you if you aim low and hit. It is my prayer this afternoon as we dismiss you for lunch that your aim in this institution is at the throne of God. Even if you don't land at the throne of God, you may land somewhere in the lithosphere, somewhere in the mesosphere, but you will be above the atmosphere where the force of gravity will bring you down. Isaac Newton said, if I see far, it is because I stand on the shoulders of giants. I am one of those giants. Dr. Gladys, the Dean of Student Affairs, is the other giant. All the guys that will be speaking to you are giants. The deans are giants. The registrars are giants. The deputy vice chancellors are the giants. The vice chancellor is a giant. Stand on our shoulders, see your destiny. We will celebrate you all the way until you reach your destiny. Thank you, and may God bless you. May God keep you. May God prosper you until that day we celebrate you in this pavilion that you have achieved. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Wow. Wow. Si munaona sasa makofi inajileta yenyewe. Nani ameguzwa mahali? Nani ameguzwa mahali? By show of hands. Nani ameguzwa mahali? Wow, that's good. Just imagine, this is just but the beginning. Sahi sasa tunaongelea tu ya maneno ya social life. During the afternoon, we are having a program on campus social life. We are going to talk about relationship. Najua saa hii kuna watu washaanza tayari kwa zile WhatsApp groups. Mshaanza. Sasa saa 8 usikose. Sexuality, reproductive health, teenage pregnancies, gender-based violence, HIV and AIDS, drugs and substance abuse, which shall be facilitated by our able counselors. We shall be having a great team from TICA, that is Trust for Indigenous Cultures and Health, ADA, SU, and orientation coaches. Kindly do not miss out. Do not miss out. So at this juncture, I want to call upon our great speaker here to come and give us a closing prayer as we break for lunch. And kindly, let's be seated by two so that we can have the program running.
Our kind and gracious Father in heaven, Lord, we thank you this afternoon for your goodness upon our lives. We glory in you because you are our Father. We extend our hearts of gratitude to you because you have brought us this far, and we can confidently say that you are Ebenezer. You say, Lord, in Jeremiah 33:3, that call upon me and I will hear you, show you great and mighty things that you have never experienced. Our Father, we call you this afternoon. We ask that you put a cage around us as your children. Protect us, O King of Glory, as we begin our journey in this institution as students. Cause us to prosper, O King of Glory. Bring us to our destiny because you are our Father. Out of the 7,437 promises that you have given in the Bible, those that are conditional and those that are unconditional, O King of Glory, we want to realize them in the course of our stay in this institution. You have now promised us in Proverbs 18:10 that the name of the Lord is a strong tower and the righteous run to that name and they are saved. Lord, we want to confess that under the ban of Prince Emmanuel, all of us will be saved. Prosper us, cause us to increase from one level to another, and your grace abound in our lives, and above all, keep our minds sound until that day that we celebrate with you. Dismiss us by your grace for lunch, and return us here safely to continue admonishing each other. For this humble prayer we prayed in Jesus' name. Amen and amen.
DJ, fanya ile mambo, alafu tukienda pale kupiwa picha, tafadhali tukue na